In this video, we delve into a fascinating and thought-provoking concept known as the NPC hypothesis, which posits that some individuals may lack genuine consciousness, functioning instead like non-player characters in a video game. This idea raises profound questions about the nature of consciousness and self-awareness, challenging our understanding of what it means to be truly alive and engaged in the world around us. The NPC hypothesis suggests that certain people may operate on autopilot, responding to stimuli and social cues without the depth of thought or emotional engagement that characterizes conscious beings. This notion has significant implications for society, as it prompts us to reconsider our interactions and relationships with others, questioning the authenticity of their experiences and motivations. Historically, this concept can be traced back to philosophical discussions about the mind and consciousness, with thinkers like René Descartes and David Hume exploring the essence of self-awareness and the nature of existence. In contemporary discourse, the NPC hypothesis has gained traction, particularly within online communities, where it serves as a lens through which we can examine the behaviors and attitudes of those who seem to lack critical thinking or independent thought. By framing individuals as NPCs, we invite a deeper exploration of societal norms and the ways in which conformity can stifle individuality and creativity. This video aims to engage viewers in a dialogue about these ideas, encouraging them to reflect on their own consciousness and the authenticity of their interactions with others. In our exploration of ancient writings and mystical orders, we uncover intriguing insights into the various categories of humanity, particularly through the lens of Gnostic texts, Mesopotamian myths, and Hermetic and Kabbalistic thought. Gnostic writings, which emerged in the early centuries of Christianity, present a dualistic view of existence, suggesting that the material world is flawed and that true spiritual awareness lies in transcending this realm. These texts often depict a divide between the enlightened and the ignorant, hinting at the existence of individuals who may lack the deeper understanding necessary for spiritual awakening. The implications of Gnostic thought are profound, as they challenge us to consider the nature of our own spiritual journeys and the potential for varying levels of consciousness among individuals. Turning our attention to ancient Mesopotamian myths, we find narratives that resonate with the concept of soulless beings. In these myths, gods and humans interact with various entities that lack the divine spark of consciousness, often serving as mere instruments of the god's will. The Epic of Gilgamesh, for instance, presents a world where the distinction between the divine and the mortal is stark, and where certain beings exist without the depth of soul or awareness that characterizes true humanity. These ancient stories reflect a worldview in which the essence of being human is tied to the possession of a soul, raising questions about the nature of existence and the criteria that define humanity itself. Furthermore, the significance of Hermetic and Kabbalistic thought cannot be overlooked in our quest to understand consciousness and the different categories of humanity. Hermeticism, rooted in the writings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things and the pursuit of knowledge as a means to achieve spiritual enlightenment. This tradition posits that individuals can ascend through various levels of understanding, ultimately realizing their divine nature. Similarly, Kabbalah offers a rich framework for exploring the nature of the soul and the divine, presenting a model of creation that includes multiple levels of existence and consciousness. The Kabbalistic tree of life illustrates the journey of the soul through different stages of awareness, suggesting that not all beings operate at the same level of spiritual development. In examining modern philosophical theories related to consciousness, we encounter a rich tapestry of ideas that challenge our understanding of what it means to be aware and alive. One of the most intriguing concepts in this discourse is presented by philosopher David Chalmers, who introduces the notion of philosophical zombies. Chalmers posits that it is conceivable to have beings that are indistinguishable from humans in terms of behavior and physical appearance, but lack subjective experience or consciousness. These philosophical zombies serve as a thought experiment to explore the hard problem of consciousness, which questions why and how physical processes in the brain give rise to the rich tapestry of subjective experiences. The relevance of this concept to the NPC hypothesis is striking, as it raises questions about the authenticity of consciousness in individuals who may appear to function normally, yet lack genuine self-awareness or depth of thought. The implications of consciousness extend beyond philosophy into the realms of psychology and neuroscience, where researchers strive to understand the mechanisms underlying conscious experience. In psychology, consciousness is often linked to cognitive processes such as perception, attention, and memory. The study of consciousness has led to various theories, including the global workspace theory, which suggests that consciousness arises from the integration of information across different cognitive systems. Neuroscience, on the other hand, investigates the neural correlates of consciousness, seeking to identify specific brain regions and networks that contribute to conscious experience. This interdisciplinary approach highlights the complexity of consciousness and the challenges inherent in studying it. In analyzing various cultural narratives that depict beings lacking genuine consciousness, we uncover a rich tapestry of folklore and mythology that spans across different societies. One of the most compelling examples comes from Haitian Vodou, where the concept of zombies plays a significant role in the cultural imagination. In Vodou belief, a zombie is often described as a person who has been reanimated through magical means, typically by a sorcerer known as a bokor. These zombies are said to lack their own will and consciousness, existing instead as mere vessels for the will of their creator. This portrayal raises profound questions about autonomy, identity, and the nature of the soul. The zombie narrative in Haitian Vodou reflects deep-seated fears surrounding loss of agency and the potential for manipulation, resonating with broader themes of control and power dynamics within society. Similarly, in Celtic folklore, the concept of changelings presents another fascinating narrative about beings that lack authentic consciousness. Changelings are said to be fairy children left in place of human infants, often believed to be swapped by fairies for their own offspring. These changelings are depicted as having peculiar behaviors and characteristics that set them apart from typical human children, leading to suspicions about their true nature. The implications of the changeling narrative are profound, as they reflect societal anxieties regarding identity, belonging, and the essence of what it means to be human. The idea that our reality may be a simulation has gained traction in both philosophical discourse and popular culture, leading to intriguing discussions about the nature of existence and consciousness. Simulation theory posits that what we perceive as reality could be an artificial construct, akin to a highly advanced computer simulation. This concept has been notably championed by figures such as philosopher Nick Bostrom, who argues that if it is possible to create a simulation indistinguishable from reality, then it is likely that we are living in one. Bostrom's argument hinges on the premise that future civilizations will possess the technological capability to run simulations of their ancestors, leading to the possibility that the vast majority of conscious beings might actually exist within such simulated environments. This theory raises profound questions about the nature of reality, consciousness, and our understanding of existence itself. Within the framework of simulation theory, the concept of non-player characters, or NPCs, emerges as a compelling narrative device. NPCs, often found in video games, are characters that populate the game world but lack independent consciousness or agency. They are programmed to respond to player actions and contribute to the game's environment, yet they do not possess self-awareness or the ability to think beyond their scripted roles. In the context of simulation theory, NPCs can be seen as representations of individuals who may exist within the simulation but lack genuine consciousness. This notion invites us to consider the possibility that some people in our lives may function similarly to NPCs, operating on autopilot without the depth of awareness that characterizes truly conscious beings. Exploring Eastern philosophies reveals a rich tapestry of thought regarding consciousness and self-awareness. suggesting that individuals may exist at varying levels of awareness and spiritual development. In Hinduism, consciousness is often viewed through the lens of the Atman, or the true self, which is considered eternal and divine. The journey of self-realization in Hindu philosophy involves recognizing the Atman as distinct from the physical body and the mind, leading to a deeper understanding of one's true nature. This perspective emphasizes that while all beings possess the potential for consciousness, the degree to which individuals realize this potential can vary significantly. The concept of karma also plays a crucial role, as it suggests that one's actions in past lives influence their current state of consciousness and self-awareness. Buddhism offers a complementary perspective on consciousness, emphasizing the importance of mindfulness and the cultivation of awareness. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of anatta, or non-self, which challenges the notion of a permanent, unchanging self. Instead, Buddhism posits that consciousness is a dynamic process shaped by experiences, thoughts, and perceptions. The practice of meditation is fundamental in Buddhism, as it allows individuals to develop greater awareness of their thoughts and emotions, ultimately leading to enlightenment or nirvana. This state of liberation is characterized by a profound understanding of the nature of reality and the interconnectedness of all beings. Examining modern anecdotal evidence and observations related to the concept of non-player characters, or NPCs, reveals a fascinating intersection of personal experiences, spiritual insights, and psychological interpretations. Many individuals have shared personal accounts and testimonies of encounters with people they perceive as NPCs, individuals who seem to lack genuine consciousness or self-awareness. These accounts often describe interactions that feel superficial or scripted, where the person appears to be going through the motions of life without engaging in deeper thought or emotional connection. For instance, some people recount experiences with acquaintances or even strangers who respond to questions or comments in a mechanical manner, as if they are following a predetermined script rather than engaging in a genuine conversation. The role of mediums and energy workers in identifying individuals perceived as NPCs adds another layer to this discussion. Many practitioners in the spiritual community claim to possess heightened sensitivity to the energies and consciousness levels of those around them. Some mediums report being able to discern when someone is operating on a lower level of awareness, describing them as lacking a vibrant energy or spiritual essence. Energy workers often emphasize the importance of cultivating awareness and consciousness, suggesting that those who appear as NPCs may be energetically stagnant or disconnected from their true selves. Addressing the ethical implications of labeling individuals as soulless or lacking consciousness is a critical endeavor that requires careful consideration of the potential consequences of such categorizations. The NPC hypothesis, which suggests that some individuals may operate without genuine self-awareness or consciousness, can lead to a dangerous mindset if not approached thoughtfully. One of the most pressing concerns is the potential for discrimination and dehumanization that arises from labeling people as NPCs or soulless beings. When individuals are viewed through this lens, they may be stripped of their humanity, reducing them to mere objects or characters in a narrative rather than recognizing their intrinsic worth and dignity. This dehumanization can foster an environment where empathy and compassion are diminished, leading to harmful behaviors and attitudes toward those perceived as different or less aware. The implications of such labeling extend beyond individual interactions. They can permeate societal structures and influence how groups are treated. For instance, marginalized communities or individuals who exhibit behaviors that deviate from societal norms may be unfairly categorized as lacking consciousness or depth. This can result in systemic discrimination, where certain groups are denied opportunities, resources, or recognition based on a perceived lack of awareness or engagement. The historical context of labeling individuals as other has often led to significant injustices, and the NPC hypothesis, if misapplied, risks perpetuating similar patterns of exclusion and bias. In conclusion, the examination of modern philosophical theories related to consciousness, particularly through the lens of Chalmers's philosophical zombies and the NPC hypothesis, reveals a complex and multifaceted landscape. The implications of consciousness in psychology and neuroscience further enrich this discourse, highlighting the ongoing debates that challenge our understanding of what it means to be conscious. As we navigate these intricate ideas, we are encouraged to reflect on our perceptions of consciousness and the ethical considerations that arise from our interactions with others, ultimately deepening our appreciation for the mysteries of the human experience. By fostering greater awareness and empathy, we can navigate the complexities of human experience and strive for deeper connections in our lives. This exploration invites us to reflect on our own consciousness and the transformative power of self-awareness in our lives. Ultimately, this journey challenges us to think critically about the nature of consciousness, the complexities of human behavior, and the societal structures that shape our perceptions of self and others. Join us as we embark on this intellectual journey, examining the boundaries of consciousness and the implications of viewing some individuals as mere players in a larger game, devoid of genuine awareness.